Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to The Good, The Bad, and The Nerdy. We are, of course, Nerds of the Apocalypse, and we're going to be talking about Captain America: Winter Soldier. This beautiful, beautiful Ultimate Collection here.
Based on Ed Brubaker's run in the Captain America.
You want to go with riveting? What did you do?
did it show up?
I don't know. He said something right when I did it.
Oh, it's there. Okay.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
Wow.
Just a little.
Welcome back to the Good, Bad, and the Nerdy.
Are we
haven't
keeping
been
that
here
in
6
there?
months. I mean,
Okay, let's do it.
I'm using it. I don't care. We're
that's... Showtime's thoughts on the Winter Soldier are not that of Nerds of the Apocalypse.
That's not what I was doing that for.
Oh.
I just wanted to see if I could get one loud enough to show up on the line thingy.
The line thingy. Okay.
I'm a
Alright.
psychologist. Trust me, I'm using scientific terms.
Okay. Now, if you're still watching,
Oh my God, dude.
this is good.
Did it smell? I don't even smell it.
All right. That's
all right. So, let's first go into the good, since the ice has been broken. Apparently,
No secrets here.
let's go into the good. So, the actors did really an amazing performance with this. We were all kind of skeptical with Chris Evans playing Captain America when the first movie came out, and so he had Captain America, which honestly I think was actually one of your favorite movies, Preach.
Oh yeah.
And then we saw him grow into that role and then come into the Avengers, show an actual leadership role in there. And now we come into Winter Soldier. He has, for God's sakes, he's been frozen for what, 70 years?
Yep.
70 years coming into the new age, coming into today's world, trying to relate to it, trying to live in it. And just as Chris Evans trying to play this role, I've just been impressed with Chris Evans all the way.
This isn't really spoilery, but in the movie he has a notepad of things he has to do, right?
Or things he needs to learn about.
Did you know
That he
that-
changed it. They
that
changed it in
He
other.
wrote off
every-
Star Wars and put Star Trek.
No,
No.
It's Star Wars / it says Star Wars / track like to
I
watch.
thought you crossed it out.
No,
No.
that every different country region had a different list.
Yep.
Of like things that were popular in that region. Like the
Yeah.
bottom 4 were all the same. I think it was like Star Wars, Star Trek, and a couple other things. But like the top 6 were all different things depending on where it was.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
I
Yeah.
saw that. I saw that on something on Facebook, and I looked at it, and they said it's going to be like that around the world. And the big thing they were asking is, does anybody have a problem with it? And I was like, no. I mean, it makes sense so that you bring the popularity of whatever that region is into the movie that's about America.
That's true.
So that's all they were doing. And I thought it was great.
Okay. That's really neat.
Yeah, you can go online and if you just search for it, you can see there's websites that have all the different notepads. It's really
Like
cool.
I think in England, one of the things was Big Ben or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, just talking about like monuments around England or something. I thought
Okay.
I was like, that's pretty clever.
Yeah.
That is neat.
So
So, what was one of the good things that you liked about the performance with the movie?
I liked Sebastian Shaw. He was a great actor in that movie.
He certainly was.
Falcon?
He killed it. No,
No, that's-
Winter Soldier.
that's
Oh,
Anthony
it's the guy that
Mackie.
played
My
the Winter
bad.
Soldier.
Showtime doesn't know
Yeah.
names.
I don't know actors' names at all. I'm terrible with them.
Sebastian Shaw was really good. Black Widow, I thought, was excellent in this
Yes.
movie. I don't know what it was that I thought this was her standout role.
I
Like
thought she was
did
hotter
better
in
Maybe
than
she
this
had
one.
like lines.
she was.
She's better than the Avengers. There's a scene, the vending machine scene, where he goes back to the vending machine and she pops that bubble gum. That was perfect.
Yeah.
Like I was just like that's her character. And then like the Steve's face. It was just that was one of the best parts of the movie for me. I think.
Yeah.
So
You just thought it was hot that she popped the bubble gum.
yeah, that
Yeah,
too.
that too.
That also.
That
too. Then I was like, man, how long did it take? And what were people thinking? Like, man, that girl really wants some gum.
What about you, Preach?
I think the movie was great. Every part of it. I couldn't find a bad part. There were some slow parts, but they were crucial to the story, I think. But so I'm fine with slow. You got to explain things. But overall, man, Chris Evans' performance, Anthony Mackie as the Falcon, was great.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like how he said he was part of a unit, but he never explained. And then
Yeah.
later they find out that he was actually a I can't remember the name of him.
It's
but
like you
that-
said you're a pilot. I never said I was a pilot.
He just said he did say his wingman, which
Yeah.
Yes.
which assumes pilot.
Yeah.
But wingman in this
Yeah.
situation was something else.
But
Literal.
and they were in an elite thing, a secret thing that a lot of people didn't know about when he did that. So I thought it was, and then there was only one pack left, and he knew exactly where to go to get it and everything. So
and then he got its wings torn off. So
yeah. Which I mean, you're talking about Shield now; they'll just build him another one. But
Or Stark.
yeah.
Yeah,
I always
Stark.
thought Stark would like take it and be like, give me 5 minutes. I'll be right
Dude,
back.
I got you. It's going to be a little faster, but you'll love it. Trust me.
I'll be
But
right
no,
back.
I mean everybody's performance in the movie is good. I like the Easter eggs. I won't give anything away because people haven't seen the movie yet.
We'll
No,
talk
no.
about that at the end. That
Okay.
way.
But
We're
you
just
know,
we'll
things,
talk about movie
new
in general,
characters
so
that they
yeah,
threw
okay.
in there. Some lesser known Captain America characters that
Yeah.
they brought up to light that I thought was pretty legit. So
There was one that we both almost, because he's in that, and I almost passed out. I was just like this, and they brought him in such an epic way. It was so good.
What about you, Showtime?
I really like the fighting scenes. Like there are fighting scenes that I had a problem with, like the Dark Knight. That I hated that fighting scene where they followed the fist with the camera. This one, they didn't really do that, but everything that Captain America did to Winter Soldier looked like it was really gonna hurt. Like in particular, when I noticed it was when he jumped over a car and then like put both of his knees right here.
Oh, yeah.
in the winter. I was like, oh
yeah,
And
I reacted the same way. Like when he did it, I was like, oh god.
that van didn't move, so he felt. Oh man, I was like, oh god, and it was so good the way they did the fight scenes.
Yeah,
the choreographer for it was amazing.
The fight scenes are epic. I thought the shield play in this movie
Oh
was
what?
incredible.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was
Like
all over the
first,
place too.
the first like scene in the movie was the boat thing. That
Oh yeah,
and he was just like,
Oh yeah, Captain Stealth.
parkour, parkour.
it's like he throws a shield, fights 6 guys, and keeps going. I was like, what?
I know our buddy Shadow really enjoyed seeing George St. Pierre.
Yes.
in
Yeah, I
there.
thought that was good, and I thought that was a good place for him to come in. And I like the fact that they didn't get rid of him. He's
Yeah.
still around.
He
he
is
can
he
come
is an
back
actual
later.
Cap villain.
Yep, that's one
Except
of them.
he in the comics he's like way more flamboyant.
Yes.
Is what I'd like.
He's called the Leaper, right?
Yeah. Patrick the Leaper.
I'm pretty sure he's also in Ultimate Spider-Man as the Leaper, and he goes "Le leap,
Yeah.
la leap" all the time, and he's always got a bag of like gold, and he's hitting Spider-Man with it. It's really
Keep the change.
yeah, it's ridiculous.
That's really weird.
But yeah, the Falcon was really good too. I was really impressed with that character. I thought it was gonna be lame having that kind of person.
You know
but
what
then-
made it work is it looked believable.
Yeah.
It did.
Like it actually looked like a guy with wings coming out of his back. In this universe, I know we got the Hulk and all that, but it wouldn't be as believable. But
Well-
a guy with a suit, with a jetpack, with wings,
Well, it was always a suit.
I could believe that.
It was always a suit. It's just how maybe it was drawn and how it was
Yeah,
perceived.
they look like real wings.
Yeah.
Like this one, you could tell metal, Iron Man kind of style.
Well, that and he-
legit.
In the comics, he legitimately talks to falcons. He like has a pet falcon that he talks to.
Oh,
He-
see,
Yeah.
Hey Stan, oh what's up, man? Good to see you again.
well, it's stuff like that. So I mean, they
I
took,
wing.
and we talk about it all the time. You can't do everything in the comics in the movies because it's not going to work. It's just not going to.
I would
go
like
over
to see
well.
maybe like a pet falcon in the apartment next time.
I mean, or birds, any kind of bird.
Well, like-
just because he's that
A
kind
manly
of
bird.
Well, he doesn't necessarily have to talk to a falcon, but if he like trains a falcon,
Yeah, training one would be fun.
and like he rolls with that falcon, and the falcon helps him like.
Gouge his eyes out.
But he's not
Better?
like, hey buddy, what's up? What'd you have for lunch today?
They should have-
Oh, sweet dude, I went
Yeah,
to.
not necessarily.
Piccadilly.
shawarma. Not shawarma. You should try it.
Yeah, not necessarily talk to the falcon, but like it'd be his pet.
Yeah.
And maybe somebody busts up in his apartment and knocks the falcon cage open, and the falcon comes out and helps him.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like, hey, go fly over there and take them out. No,
Yeah.
that's stupid. Don't do that.
Give me
But the
some
falcon just knows
grenades.
that's his owner. His owner's in trouble. Comes over there and claws the shit out of somebody. That'd be pretty legit. I'd
Pretty
take
cool.
that. I'd handle that.
All right, so let's go into the bad. So, in this bad, do you guys feel? Of course, I mean it's not nerd-esque, but just as an average moviegoer, do you guys feel that what could have been done a little differently to make it a little bit more enjoyable in like a scene or something, or a little performance maybe?
I got one.
Go ahead.
What do you got?
Specific scene. So he's riding the motorcycle. The freaking helicarrier comes at him.
Okay.
And he jumps on top of it. That's fine. Got it.
Okay.
He throws his shield up, like while they're moving away, and it bounces, like it hits the tail, then hits the other tail, and I don't see the physics happening. I don't
you're
think it
saying
would
when
happen. I think they were just trying to show the shield. Like shield play was good at the beginning, but then there were some parts just like, okay.
Oh, you mean where like if this is the two tails and it goes dink dink,
yeah,
and it comes back to him?
I was like, no,
I see.
that
But see-
doesn't happen.
Okay, okay, but once again,
It's a superhero movie.
it's a movie.
yeah.
Brandy, no, she's not that bad.
but
But
like there's some points where I'm okay, well, I Captain America can do that and stuff like that. But in that one, I was just like, literally, no, there's no way that could ever happen. So, but okay, whatever. I just thought that kind of annoyed me, but I got over it real fast.
I mean, the only thing that drives me crazy about all of these movies, and my wife just got currently caught up on all Marvel movies. She never wanted to see them really, and then one day she was like, you know what, I'll watch them all. So we kind of watched them in the last week. If you don't know anything about comics, it's hard to tie these movies together in some spots.
That's
Certain
true.
things are hard to tie together.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah.
And she would ask a couple questions, and I'd have to be like, all right, well, it's this, and this is how this works, and this is why that's important. Like, she watched Captain America the other day, and I was telling her, like, when Bucky uses a sniper rifle, I would just say, that's important. And she'd be like, what? I was like, it's not important now, but it will be. And when he picks up the shield in the train, that's important. What? I can't explain it to you because you don't want me to tell you anything, but I'm just trying to point out what's important for you to remember. It's all important.
It's stuff that we would notice right away.
Yeah, like I knew the first time I saw Captain America in the movie theater, the second I saw him with a sniper rifle, I was like, and then when he picked his shield up in the train, dude, even to this day, I'm just like, God, that's an amazing scene. And then when he did it in the movie, in Cap 2, I was like, oh my God.
yeah, I flipped out too.
That's good. And I had a bad. Okay, this is my bad, and this is how do you do this? I don't know. Like how to, because when you sorry, I'm trying to get my thoughts together. Okay, so Iron Man,
Okay.
he definitely sees this going on. Where is he? Cap. It's the same problem I had with Iron Man 3. The U.S. president is abducted. Where's Captain America? Where's he? It's like, do I want? Because I see the problem is like I want an explanation for the movies, but I'm reading an Iron Man book and a Captain America book. I don't go, where the hell is Iron Man to help Cap? Where the hell is Cap to help Iron Man? And that's the problem. I guess it's are the standards higher because they're movies?
The problem is in the movies they've tied them together so well that
Yeah.
you expect it to happen. Well, we mentioned this the other day.
Yeah, we talked about it, and this is what I said. I said this would be believable for me, is if the Iron Man 3 stuff is going on while Cap is on the boat in the beginning of the movie, like while he's like going that thing.
Like
he's
the
doing a
day the
stealth
president,
mission with
the
S.H.I.E.L.D..
day the president gets abducted from Air Force One, was the day that he was already en route
Yeah.
to go to the boat.
And S.H.I.E.L.D. doesn't tell him on purpose because he would want to come back.
Yeah, I think that's the only way it worked. And the biggest thing you said was, just give me a timeline for all these movies, because we already know that in the Incredible Hulk was happening at the same time as Iron Man 2.
Right.
So, because they show you that a little bit in Iron Man 2 on the video screens. So, just give me a timeline.
Yeah,
Tell
so
me, what do these movies take place at the exact same time? Some of them, so that we know we got a better explanation of this stuff. So.
Maybe I'm spoiled, but I was just like, no. And here's what I think too is that, Iron Man, after Iron Man 3 no longer has any suits, so it's like he's probably like, oh God, I need to help, but I can't because I have no suits to help.
He also doesn't have shrapnel in his chest anymore, which is cool because he did that in the comics. He took all that away.
Yeah, so, and I know this is now we're hitting spoiler territory, but I'll talk about it when we get to there. But what was he doing? Where was he at? What?
Where's Iron Patriot?
Yeah, where was Iron Patriot? Well, but it's like, do you? And then I guess it's not really made public. The only thing you know is that Captain America is on the run. Right. That's the
No,
only thing you know.
they put it all over the news, dude.
Right. So can we move into the nerdy so we can start talking about spoiler stuff?
No.
Because that's it. I don't got anything
Well,
else.
I don't have
bullets there.
I mean, other than the timeline stuff and the explanation tying them, how they tie the movies together.
I mean, at the same time, it's Captain America, Winter Soldier. I go in there. I don't want to see Iron Man. I understand this significance of needing these other people to help out with this and everything, but it's to show that superhero can get this done.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have a problem with the comics, but for some reason, the movieverse, I'm like, hold on a minute.
Well, suck it up.
And that's why I said I think it's because in the movies they've tied them all together.
Yeah.
Not just with the Avengers, but in each movie they've shown a little bit of, like, all the Iron Man movies have had the Captain America shield in it.
That's true. Well, see, Cap's not around in the Iron Man movies. Why? Because he's still frozen. Now it's a different thing now since we've had the Avengers. Because why are they not in each other's movies? Because they don't know each other. Now everybody knows each other. And Thor is easy because where's Thor? Oh,
Wait a second.
he's protecting the realms.
Iron Man 2.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
No, never mind. I just figured it out.
Okay.
I had to think about it for a second.
So it's like where's Thor's easy to write off because
He's in Asgard.
Because he's doing something in another realm in Asgard.
Yeah.
But at that time, you're just pretty much making buddy movies then.
Yeah.
It's like, yep, there's Captain America, Iron Man, buddy cop superhero movie.
I get what you're saying, but it's just a problem I have. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's like
You need a psychiatrist to help you.
I do.
Hey, help him.
That's what I want.
After the
$100
show.
an hour.
Whoa, I'm fired.
That's what I want.
I think
quit.
from my bad, I maybe more Maria Hill just for the fan aspect because Kobe Summers is hot.
You didn't like her?
No, I
No,
loved
there
her.
just wasn't enough of her.
Yeah, I just want more.
Oh,
Hmm.
you won't watch it.
No more Scarlett Johansson after this movie.
I know.
I
He
have to
looks
say,
so good in
it's especially for me being the movie buff that I am. Like, of
He
course,
said booby buff.
He did say booby buff.
I am a movie buff.
Everybody treks to the boob man.
Boobies.
For me being a movie buff that I am, and I try to go into every movie and try to find the good, which is why I'm not a critic because I just can't. I try not to find the bad too much. But in recent movies, especially with Marvel, it's like I can't find that bad part in this movie. I couldn't because it was paced very well. The twist was great. The turn was great. I just can't.
What I liked is that the twist even got the comic book nerds. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
like that was the best part. The twist, even the comic nerds didn't see it coming, and that was incredible. Like
The twist.
Oh, wait a minute.
Well, let's go into it. Here is their nerdy
Spoilers.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my
Spoilers.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen the movie, stop the video now, because
Fix it.
Yeah, because we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna break it apart. Okay. Zoloft.
Oh
apparently-
my god, it's so good.
It was such a great way for him to come back. Zoloft is the face on the screen.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Now he's such a in the comics he's that face on the screen with the walking body and the arms come out of the head and stuff. Like that's him.
Yeah, as soon as the computer turned on, I'm like, wait, is this how they're going to do it?
Yeah.
Then it's like, I am actually Swedish. I'm like, Sola, he's here.
And so
That
and
was
everybody's
legit,
like, he's dead, he's dead. I was like, no, he's a fucking computer program. He uploaded himself to the internet before he bounced.
Hold on. You know what it makes me think of is that new Johnny Depp movie coming out,
Yeah.
Transcendence.
Transcendence.
I was like, that's okay. I'll roll with it since they got this movie coming out. I believe it.
Johnny Depp just showed up and below. What's up, man? And there's like a walking.
But no, that was
Hell Hydra.
like it threw me off because at first I was like, who the fuck is that? And then I was looking and I was like, no way.
It was
Like
great.
that's legit.
That all Hydra nerd in me just went,
Okay.
that was, I can live with it.
All right, so the twist we were talking about earlier was how Hydra has survived.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've always thought it's like, well, are they just not going to do Hydra in any more of these movies? Like, how are we going to actually bring Hydra back?
Yeah, it's like you have to have Hydra for Cap. You
Right.
have to.
And like AIM is like Hydra's like weapons developed.
It's
Like
the scientific division.
yeah, they
And
like
that's what
Yeah.
they're doing with the Iron Man stuff is they're using AIM and Iron Man
Mm-hmm.
and Hydra and Captain America. That's how they're keeping those two.
so it's like so where's Hydra? And it's just like no, Hydra is Shield. What the fuck? Hydra's Shield? And it was so good. And I knew Robert Redford's character was a bad guy.
Oh, everybody knew
just
that was where it was
because
going.
of his man. It's like dude, he's a bad
But
guy.
you didn't expect
on.
Hydra.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't think Hail Hydra.
I would expect like a coup d'etat for
How
Shield
about-
or something.
That was
How about
pretty
the
damn
senator
by the way.
Yeah.
saying Hail Hydra? Sorry. How about the senator saying Hail Hydra and Sitwell saying Hail Hydra? I was like, what the fuck? Like, like didn't see any of this coming, but it makes sense why the senator hated Iron Man so much.
Yes.
It brings all that stuff back, and you're just like, oh my god, it all makes so much more sense now.
And what makes you wonder who else is Hydra like? Because anybody you've seen so far could be Hydra. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
And that's the whole, and that's like literally the whole
Oh, and
meme,
that's what-
the whole meme situation on the internet blew up.
that's right.
And
Hail
that's what
Hydra.
they've done. And, like, that is what... And I think they did it on purpose because now they're like, we can, like, really fuck with some people now.
Well, now it's like, now it makes perfect sense why Hydra will be fully funded. It makes perfect sense of why S.H.I.E.L.D. and Hydra could exist in the same world. Because I don't think S.H.I.E.L.D. is dead. I think
No.
that
Oh, no.
I think the
Well,
face
you-
of S.H.I.E.L.D. will change, and they'll be
Yeah.
a lot more secretive.
You already saw the I guess the hidden outpost of Shield, like, what was it?
Where
Hill,
Nick,
Hill
yeah, where
and-
Nick Fury was.
Yeah,
and everything.
everybody, all those other people, the people who weren't with Hydra, like they all obviously left when Captain America put his thing out, but also gross when they were in the waterfall or that whatever. The
Yeah,
dam.
out in the
Funny
kind of
thing you
middle of
say
nowhere.
that,
But see,
because-
my thing. Hold on, real quick. My thing with
Cut me
Shield.
Yeah,
off.
shut up, Steve.
Well, I was about to
No,
say
go
something.
ahead.
But the
Take
thing,
your mic off? I will.
but the thing with Shield is, me and Dan were talking about Dan from Punk Monkey Comics. Also, we were talking after, and he's like, "This happened in the comics. Like, Shield got completely dismantled and destroyed and shut down, and then, but they really weren't. But everybody thought they were. Well, Nick Fury was like, man, no, of course Shield's not shut down. We're just like you just said.
Okay.
We're gonna be a lot.
motherfucking break in a motherfucking dam.
Well, he was like, Shield basically just went a more secret organization.
Yeah.
They weren't so front running. Like people didn't know who Shield was.
Well, I mean, and you can still use the helicarrier because it can cloak.
Yep.
But that being said, spoilers for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. if you're not caught up, and I don't care that you two aren't caught up.
I don't watch.
The last 3 episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. have been insane. Like the Winter Soldier tie-in where they sent out the message to let everybody know that, hey, Hydra's coming out of the closet.
Yeah.
It was
They
incredible.
carried over on the show.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
it's got to. It's
it was-
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
There was
like,
an
Yeah.
episode before the movie, then the episode after, and then this episode. Like all
Like,
3 of these tied into the movie.
Speaking of Nick Fury's secret base, that's where they currently are, in one of Nick Fury's secret bases. He like secretly sends, like, all of S.H.I.E.L.D. thinks Nick Fury's dead, just like in the movie, and he gets a contact to Coulson, and he sends him to one of his secret bases, and that was the last episode. Was like, but one of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and I won't say it, one of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is Hydra, and it was so good how they tied it in. It's a person that you would least suspect, and I never thought that it would be the person, and I was just like, wow.
I
Okay.
honestly didn't see it.
Yeah, I did not see it coming.
It's
And,
the janitor, Scruffy.
Okay, so when me and Brandy
Not
come back
Brandy.
over to help you get that shit from the other house,
Yeah.
I'll bring my laptop. I
Okay.
want all these episodes.
and
Done.
it almost makes it worth going through. Like, it's the first like 10 to 14 episodes are pretty much all set up for the epicness that's going on at the end of the season. So now I've got to tell people, like, hey man, you have to sit through these because
Yes, you have to sit through
because
these
now
trudgeons.
because they've introduced, we have Deathlock, we have Graviton, excuse me, and now
He's not a transformer.
yeah, and then now we
With
have
a
like
nose.
the whole Hydra thing is going on, and there's no telling where Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is going to go now. And the best thing about it is now Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is taking place after Winter Soldier, so like you know what happens, you're finding out what happens after, like what happens to S.H.I.E.L.D. after the movie. So
That's oh shit! I didn't even think about
yeah,
that.
so it's
That's
really
great.
good. And Nick Fury, I think there's 3 episodes left.
Yeah, he's going to be in the season finale.
He's going to be in the last one, so like they're going to be like, well, so you like see what's happening and how it's going to play out. So I'm really excited because for me, I feel like now it's going to be like my Winter Soldier fix. I feel like the Winter Soldier movie itself completely makes Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. completely relevant now. Before you watched it and you're like, pfft. And now you watch it and you're like, wow, this
It was ever since Sif was introduced on the show for that one episode. From that episode on, it's just been banging.
So
I've had the same feelings I do for Arrow.
Yeah, it's really it's good.
Which I'm about to get all caught up on.
Yeah,
So-
caught up on that too.
I
can do it next month.
So biggest nerdy moment that you had for the movie?
Dude, it had to be Zola, man. Like,
Really? That guy got you that hard?
well,
I
it's,
got hard for it. I mean, it was great.
I've read this, and like, I love the Blue Breaker run of Captain America, and he's a big part of it. And just seeing him there, it's probably that, and I'm probably stealing this from you, but the Winter Soldier holding Cap's shield, like,
yeah.
that was good. And there was a shot, and I don't know if you guys have caught it, but it was reminiscent of the cover of the Death of Captain America book when Bucky shoots him in the stomach, like, and they pan up to his body and he's like holding his body. It's like the same pose and same area blood splatter as it is on the cover of the Death of Captain America.
Yep.
So that was really good. I
call
thought
that.
And I also want to point out that this is actually also some of these are drawn by Steve Epstein, a South Carolina native.
that's right.
So, and from what I've heard, he's a very awesome dude.
Yeah.
And of course, he has great work. So, biggest nerdy moment for the movie.
I have two.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Cap picking up the shield, or Winter Soldier picking up the shield.
Agreed.
And posing. Like, I think I was about to come out of my chair on that one. And
You should have just walked
the
out.
after trailer scene with, what's his name? Von Strucker?
Baron von Strucker!
Baron von Strucker. And them showing the first images of Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. Like, I want to see these two in this movie, in the next Avengers movie, more than I want to see them in Days of Future Past.
Agreed.
Well, I mean, only one of them is in Days of Future Past.
No, they're
only Quicksilver.
No,
No, they said there's a young Scarlet Witch in there too.
It must be.
Are you
No,
sure?
no, she is. She's there's a
kid,
scene.
though. She's real young.
Yeah, there's a scene where Quicksilver's like holding like is with like a little girl in a princess outfit.
Yeah,
Oh,
And it's supposed to be Scarlet
That's-
Witch.
okay. All right, go ahead.
Not
Right.
sure there's
Th-
any
those are
powers.
mine. Like the what's it, Zoloft coming back? Isn't that his name? Zoloft.
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 I don't know why I always call him
Zoloft.
Zoloft. Zoloft coming back, and
Because of Olaf.
I mean all those were great, but the
He likes
shield.
warm hugs.
I would say the shield. That fight in the street where he picked the shield up, and then the after credit scene. Like I was just.
Okay. Biggest nerdy moment.
Really? I don't even know much of the tie-ins. I guess my favorite moment was when he got shot in the butt. And, 'cause
thought
in my
so, too.
mind,
I
I'm like,
too.
ah!
he grabbed back there. I'm like, did Winter Soldier shoot him in the butt?
It was really like the upper thigh, but it was enough of the butt to get shot in, and I was just like,
You shot me in the ass, Jake.
oh, America!
I do this for you.
You motherfucker.
2 weeks later, the president was like, "Thank you," and he was like, "I got shot in the buttocks."
Tie-in.
saying, man.
It's actually the prequel to Forrest Gump. Let's get it.
Old Denzel, you shot me in the ass, Jake. You motherfucker.
I liked the movie, like when he was starting to figure out, like when Winter Soldier was starting to figure out that he was Bucky and was starting we were
Oh,
friends
at the end?
and then like
Yeah.
he helps him out of the water, like he was like, oh, I could live on this helicarrier. He like just jumps in after him and drags him out, so that was pretty cool.
Of course, my biggest nerdy moment is the Baron von Strucker at the end of the credits, the first part of the credits. Because I mean, as soon as he came in there and I saw that monocle, I'm like, Baron. He doesn't have the glove though, but I'm okay. It's okay. It's the beginning of Hydra.
Well, it's not yet, man.
I know. It's
They got to reform now because they done fucked them all up.
Do you think in Avengers: Age of Ultron we'll see Hydra Island?
stop.
Do you think?
We don't even know how Ultron's coming about.
It's true.
So
What if that's where the scene from Van Strucker? What if that's where he was? Hydra Island.
Ooh.
I could see that.
He does have the not the cube, the freaking
He has the staff.
The Loki Pokey. stick.
Loki.
The
He's got the mind
Loki
gem.
stick.
He has the mind gem. Yeah, they have the mind gem. So yeah, the Baron von Strucker Zola shown on the computer was great.
And let's not forget, we've skipped over this. The Avengers Tower, like second shot.
Yep.
Like it's no longer just like the A of Stark. It's legitimately like the Circle Avengers Tower. Like it's legitimately Avengers Tower with Stark in it. Probably building a new suit, and that's what I was gonna say.
Hulkbuster.
That's probably why he didn't show up to save Cap and because he didn't have any suits to wear.
And see, they at the end of the Avengers, because I just watched it again the other day, when they're panning out, you see Tony Stark already rebuilding the tower from where it got destroyed and everything. So that makes, I mean, that's the first time you see that, but that makes perfect sense. That hey, you know what? I'm not going to rebuild this for me. We're going to make this Avengers Tower.
And the reference to Stephen Strange.
Yep.
What? Oh yeah, dude.
I was just like,
Well, how many Steves are in this freaking universe?
I know.
What's
Well,
Steven?
He does become Doctor Strange. Nobody really call him Stephen Strange anymore. Just Sorcerer Supreme, Doctor Strange.
Yep. And then I think my whole biggest nerdy moment was just Winter Soldier, like in that room being worked on because Cap broke his arm, and just seeing Bucky, Sebastian Shaw in that costume, just
Shirt off, like you could actually see it.
You see the arm, you see all the damage
They did it
that's
really
been
well.
done to him. And in every scene from Winter Soldier for me, even with the mask, which was badass mask, Winter Soldier just blew me away. And how the costume was, how the character was done, Sebastian Shaw's performance.
I think the Black Widow, somebody shoots its glasses. And
Yeah,
just,
yeah,
he has this look
he
like,
just shakes. He's like,
you broke my sunglasses.
like, you're mine.
These are my Oakleys, bitch.
Product placement.
Give that man a Pepsi.
By far, so far, best of them.
I'd say best solo. I put on level of Avengers.
But yeah,
for
best
sure.
solo.
Yeah, same.
But hands down. Which is saying a lot because Iron Man 1, that's tough to beat that one.
That is
But
tough. I will say
These
Winter
two,
Soldier's better
definitely,
than that.
these two solos are right up there together, but I got to give it to Cap, man. when
I
it
do
comes
too. I do too.
hands
I'll give it a
down.
Cap. I thought my opinion matters.
The only thing and me and him talked about it the other day, the only thing I didn't like about Avengers was Captain America's outfit. It was too bright and too cartoony looking.
It was very bright.
It was
I wouldn't say I didn't like it, but it was. You go back
It
and
wa-
watch it. It was very bright.
It was
very bright.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, woo. Like, all right.
So it's cool that he went back to like his 1940s costume at the end of this one. So
It actually would look good. And even his costume earlier in this one, the Steve Rogers.
The Steve Rogers outfit.
yeah, was if they would have taken that and just give it that same costume, just give it the Captain America colors, I think it would have been great because that texture and the way it looked good.
Yeah.
So
Well, I know for a fact he's back in the blue, white, and red because they've shown what?
Oh, yeah.
Blue, white,
For
and-
You notice
Avengers,
that too?
what? What I do?
The blue, white, and red.
The red, white, and blue.
There you go.
yeah, right.
Thank you. Because they've shown shots from Age of Ultron of like the stunt doubles doing the stunts and stuff, and it's all red, white, and blue.
Yeah, he's Captain Puerto Rico.
Stop it. Okay. All right.
That was an Avengers shot, by the way.
I know.
That they said was Captain Puerto Rico. So
Yeah.
So that was so funny. Then I will have to give the shouts to all the memes for Winter Soldier. They have been the Hell Hydras have been my favorite. Every single one.
Do you want to build a snowman?
I'm glad.
Stop it, Steve.
I'm glad no one has done this. I haven't seen the sloth come up
Okay.
with saying Hail Hydra because he's inappropriate sloth and he's not supposed to say things that make sense. He's most famous for, do you like alphabet soup? Because you're about to choke on the D.
Nice.
So there you go. That was pretty much our review for Captain America: Winter Soldier. If you haven't seen it yet, please go out there and see it. 3D, IMAX, whatever, regular, whatever floats your boat. Just go see it.
Good movie.
It's definitely something you want to see in the theaters before you have it in your home.
All right. So let's end with a hail Noda. Ready? Arms out. Ready?
So
Come on.
we-
Put your hands down. You look like a West Texas
Do it.
cheerleader.
Ready?
Ready?
Three.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Hail Noda.
Oh, y'all pussies.
We're not.
No doubt.
No.
You gonna do it?
No, they're not gonna do
You
it.
just gonna do it? All right. Ready? You can do it. Shut up. 3, 2, 1. Hail Noda.
Yeah. It's my first time.
All right.
I don't know what.
Let's end
I don't
this
know what
video.
to do with
You
these.
can. You
It's
can be.
just-
All right.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for our next the good, the bad, the nerdy. See you guys later.
No doubt.